Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes, and yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganath Haros.
I know that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shionne?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
We've reached our destination. Yes.
What?
Hmm? Hmm?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Phew. Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almeidrea killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. Start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
What?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion!
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balseph, too. You saw her, right, Xion? Xion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana,
Did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
No.
You don't stay calm. Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of race. I wanted to hope.
I can see why you'd feel that way, I suppose.
Huh?
Rip.
Got it.
Right.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Yikes! Don't make eye contact with it!
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist. My This one's mine.
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Shio, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Rising Wyvern!
A freezing storm. Illuminate the sun. Come forth, holy
Rising Wyvern!
holy land. Where are you going? A wailing banshee of lightning. It's
Rising Falcon!
You can fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear!
A freezing storm.
Not today!
Ice tornado.
Resonate with the
Hear my wall.
Lightning Thrust! Rising Falcon!
Wind after energy.
Take this!
bloody howling!
A wailing banshee of lightning. Healing circle.
Raging Luna Storm!
This'll come in handy.
Resonate with the earth!
Rising Falcon!
Bloody howling!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Demon Ray! The flame inside is yours to be let free! Now I can let loose Catapult! Explosive Ring! Rising Wyvern! Hurricane Thrust! I'm ready! Phoenix! Fall! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Flaming Thrust! Rising Wyvern!
Hear my call!
Rising Wyvern!
Resonate with the earth!
Rising Phoenix! Flaming Thrust! Castle! Rising Phoenix! Be still!
The enemy is going all out!
Here comes the big one!
Marksman here.
Rising Wyvern! Rising Thrust! Rising Phoenix! It's wide open!
It won't escape me!
Hollow Blade! Tornado Wave! Brutal Piston! Burn in hell! I owe you one!
Elusive Deity!
Rising Wyvern!
Freezing storm!
Rising Phoenix!
Resonate with the earth!
We've got him on the run!
Don't get caught!
Right. Still anyone's fight. Rising Falcon! Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Raging Luna Storm!
Rising Wyvern! Thanks, Shio.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. You bet. Rising Wyvern! This one's all mine!
I'm ready! Ranger! Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Yeah. Huh? Hey.
That was quite the little adventure we went on. Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah.
But why Volaron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him.
We've reached our destination.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with.
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Shion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara! Hey, Kisara! How did it come to this?
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Let them march!
Rising Falcon!
This one's mine!
That Falcon is driving me mad! Pierce through!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Where are you going? This one's
Rising
mine!
Wyvern!
Hey, drink it! Dance in the river fist! Do it! You're really, really strong, Alvin!
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there isn't proof.
No,
And you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Swordblade Alpha! Rising Wyvern! Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix! Take this! You're fit us! Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
And I promise I'll always be here.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. It's weakened!
This ends now! I'll burn it all!
Precision timing. All a perfect 10.
That's it? Nothing else to add?
You take meticulous care of your fire.
Rising Wyvern!
Flame of Fury! Burning away! Water! Hear my call! Here! Flame of Fury! Burning!
The flame inside is yours to be let free!
A thrilling performance.
Flame of Fury!
Rising Wyvern!
Hear my call!
You're on!
Elusive Fury.
Physical ready!
I'll face you.
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll face you.
Raging Storm!
Hurricane Thrust!
It looks like you got this one
It
covered!
won't escape me.
Hear my call!
Erosion Fury!
Resonate with the earth.
They're not playing around!
Rending you a bloody howling.
Okay, here I go! Dazzle!
That move!
You're mine! Here comes the big one!
Radiant light.
This one's mine!
Regenerate.
Where are you going?
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul.
Holy
with
land!
dissipation.
Chain between heaven and earth. Mega ray!
Not done yet!
Shine. Radiant light.
Rising Wyvern! You'll die! Thanks!
Water! Hear my
Take
call!
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can. Glad you're on our side. Go for you. Shine. Radiant light.
Take this! We've got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
You're screaming that time! Where are you going? Got it! Now got him!
Explosive ring!
Evil! Freeze laser!
Resonate with the earth.
Try harder!
None shall escape my lightning
Try
control!
harder!
Blood. Rending you apart.
Is this what real pain feels like? I couldn't make it in time.
Hear my call! Here is the way!
Rending you a bloody howling.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Holy land!
Elusive deity. Soaring blood.
Not done yet!
Here!
Here I come!
Astral energy!
Say no more! I've still got a ways to go!
You guys want to rest here?
Sure. Just great.
Well... Anyway,
Oh, we've got just...
guess I'll do some laundry and... Yeah, of course. He's... Oh, just... Yeah, well... I suppose I should... Oh, Dohalim. What are you doing here?
Simply admiring our campfire as I await...
Although I'm
Oh?
Why?
No. The night is yet what I hope...
That's not like your usual...
Brimming. To hear...
I guess I'm just struggling with... I'm proud of them. But I'm not so... They don't need... And I don't have... But aside... And if I can't help...
Law, like...
You're... And... Okay.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow!
Oh? Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes. I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot. Remember them yourself. It's difficult to relax knowing how much money I'm carrying.
Say no more! I'll go thin it out for ya!
Wait! We've already spent our allotted food budget for this month!
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Did you get enough sleep?
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Demon Fang!
Lightning orb!
Swallow Blade!
Whoa, hey!
I'm ready!
Water! Here
I'm ready!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Scream bathed in blood.
Glacier Steel! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Sleep now! This'll come in handy! Arctic Waterfall! What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
The heavens must be smiling. Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.